Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, and we are now December 10th, 2019. Big morning. Well, there's a lot of news coming out. The news that really matters to me is we just saw Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, hold a news conference where she is congratulating America and fellow Democrats as to their passage of or the coming passage of the USMCA deal. Now, I haven't seen the final deal yet, but it certainly sounds like that thing has come. It's going to pass Congress as it comes up for the vote, and it's probably the biggest trade deal that we've had in recent times. I don't remember anything like it, but NAFTA will go away. This will replace it. We're then looking also at word breaking out on a number of newswire services that the tariffs scheduled to go on China December 15th are going to be extended. In other words, they're not going to put them on, but they're not saying they're not going to come on. The market's responding to that in very mixed ways. I mean, if you turn your back on it, you're 50 points either way, up or down in the Dow, and you get corresponding moves all over the other indices. The metal markets are up a bit on it, and as you can see, copper's holding on to its gains. One of the markets that's broken out to the upside, in my opinion, is the platinum market. Now, it's time to move away from the Jan. You'll notice the April's doing very similar action. On the energies, hearing, of course, the news that the U.S. Chinese are getting to a point where at least this next round of tariffs aren't there, that's giving the market a slight bid. Remember, tomorrow's the Saudi Aramco deal as well. Now, when I say the next round with China, it appears, and I'm just telling you what the newswires are doing, that one of the points that's left to be resolved is the size of the agriculture purchases that China makes. That's one of it. From the American perspective. From the Chinese perspective, it's probably how much of the tariffs get rolled back. I think that's going to be theirs. We'll see where the two sides meet. You have today the USDA report as well, the WASDE report. Now, and that's supply demand. When we take a look, you can see I said the negotiators are planning that they're not going to go with the tariffs. House Speaker Pelosi just held the conference, might still be on as I'm doing this. Third quarter non-farm productivity down 0.2. They expected it only down 0.1. Preliminary was going to be down 0.3, so that doesn't hurt the market. Red Book, I'm bothered by this, that U.S. retail sales for the first week of December were down 3.6%. The other numbers just measure where they were on a relative basis to last year. The NFIB Small Business Index, strong. These are 500 companies that make up this index, small companies, and that index up to 104.7 versus 104.2 in October. That's a nice number. The U.S. Federal Reserve, today they go into the quiet mode as they're meeting on day one of the FOMC meeting. Tomorrow they'll announce just where they're at. They'll have a chance to discuss these two events, USMCA and, of course, U.S.-China, at least getting to a pause in the tariffs. We'll see what that means. China's numbers came out today, and I think the CPI number was burning them. It's 4.5% on the year versus an increase of 4.4%. But you can see the food prices up 19%. One of their staples is pork, and pork prices have soared on them. And while news events keep talking, they may have peaked, yes, but coming down, I doubt it. And the reason is, where are you going to get these pork supplies from? If you import them, your price is up. American packers, we've seen they're making a lot of money on things that they're able to buy from the farmers, if you will, slaughter them, and the packing margins have been strong. I'm not saying we're doing a big export business, but what we're not sending to one area, we're doing with other areas. And inflation in China is the highest in nearly 8 years, led by those pork prices. So it's an interesting day. It's going to get wild the rest of it as well. So don't think today is over in any manner. This is going to be one of these crazy days that has an awful lot of action. This is the last week of our cyber sale. So if you're interested in getting my charting course for free, $179.95 value. And by the way, when you get the course from us, you let us know when you want to start it, because I realize Christmas is right here. Some people will say, I'm too busy right now. You can start it whenever you tell us that. You just send us an email, we turn on the charting software, everything you need, and away you go. I will teach you my 5-step method. It's 54 videos, about 5.5 hours of videos. You see what I do, You do the same thing for each of these individual studies. Then the idea is you will join us on morning subscriber videos, I hope, and from that point you see the current action, and I really hone in on what I teach through that. And I think you'll find it interesting. Now, next year, as I announced earlier, I'm going to start an ETF, just plain ETF subscriber video as well. And I'm asking you to let us know on YouTube what ETFs you'd want to see covered in that. You can also write me at any point. Ira Epstein at Linn, LINNLLC.com. It's that simple. I do respond to people. You'll be shocked. So you're going to get the course. You can get access to my morning research if you want, a trial of the charting software if you haven't tried it before, and it's with any of our one-year research subscriptions. This ends this week, might be Thursday of this week. I'm thinking about that right now as I'm talking to you. So purchase any one of them. They're as low as $156 for the year, and you get the $179.95 value. To find out more, you can either go to the research section of our website, and it tells you the packages. If you want to find out more about the course by itself, you can get that by just going to the education section. Either way, it's all on our website. You can call my staff. They'll be happy to work with you as well. In the meantime, I'm Ira Epstein. I'll see you at the end of the day with your wrap-ups. You have a great trading day.